Hello and welcome. The War Amps of Canada offer a variety of valuable programs for amputees. This is made possible solely through public donation to the Key Tag program and address label service.
When you use a War Amps Key Tag, you're giving yourself peace of mind, and you're supporting the CHAMP program for child amputees. Hi, my name is Kelly, and I'm a CHAMP graduate.
The War Amps is a very unique organization that was founded after World War I by veterans returning minus limbs. They basically took the World War II guys under their wings to pass on the knowledge of amputation and coping and dealing with all the struggles they had. And today, it's a legacy being left behind by our veterans.
My son Mateo is a double-leg amputee.
The main objective of the War Amps is to provide a unique program to Canadian amputees through CHAMP, and we're able to reinforce the philosophies of amputees helping amputees by providing artificial limbs to the children, counseling programs through our seminars, and also bursary programs so that they can continue their education and succeed in life.
His future is unlimited, and he'll do us all proud.
The War Amps is mainly geared toward younger children through our child amputee program, where we provide financial support for artificial arms and legs, in addition to much needed counseling through our regional seminars. This goes for children that were either born missing a limb or had to lose a limb due to medical reasons such as a cancer, and quite often we see children losing limbs in accidents as well. We have 3 offices across Canada. Our Ottawa operation manages all of our programs nationally, while our Montreal office handles our requirements within the province. And here in Toronto, we have our Key Tag service, which is our service providing our lost key return program. The War Amps Key Tag service was established in 1946, providing employment opportunity to veterans who were returned from World War I and World War II minus limbs. The Key Tag service was relocated in 1993 to a 50,000 square foot building, where we have our customer service department that takes 60-odd thousand phone calls a year. We return 25,000 sets of lost keys a year. We have our production area where everything is produced in-house. We have approximately 80 employees that work here, of which 30 to 40 are disabled, where we're able to continue to meet the needs of helping amputees with employment opportunities. The War Amps Key Tag service, located here in Scarborough, Ontario, provides funding for all of our programs across Canada, including CHAMP, Jumpstart, Matching Mothers, Play Safe, Drive Safe, and of course our Operation Legacy program, which is very close to a lot of the graduates in our program.
The War Amps is very important to me. I was born without my left leg. They've supported me through the CHAMP program. What CHAMP does is purchase the recreational limbs that the children use for their everyday sports and living.
CHAMP is a uniquely Canadian program that the War Amps provides funding for artificial arms and legs, much needed counseling and support through Matching Mothers and our regional seminars. It's close to me. At the age of 14, I was hit by a slow-moving freight train and lost my right leg above the knee. Immediately enrolling in the CHAMP program, it allowed me to understand that I wasn't alone in the world. I made a lot of strong connection with veteran members and also children across the country. And it allowed me to overcome the fear of being the only one in my community that was an amputee. I wasn't alone, and with the financial support that I received from the War Amps CHAMP program, it allowed me to get a step in the right direction and basically, accentuate the positive and reinforce the importance of not giving up and projecting yourself in the winner's circle as well. Well, over my shoulder we have both Kenny and BJ, two employees that have been with us for over 25 years and are both arm amputees. Their main responsibility on the insert machine is to produce our package that goes out to the public. They load the confidentially coded key tag, which then gets fastened to our forms with the donor's name and address printed on it. It comes off the other end and then makes its way to our current machine, which then collates all of our finished package. Once our donors receive their key tags and they put them on their set of keys to protect their expensive key fobs, if they happen to lose them, the finder needs to only put them inside a mailbox. That's a traditional way of us returning lost keys. But now, in technology the way it is today, and the very expensive key fobs, we get the lost keys returned by Purolator. So once you find the keys on the street, you simply call the number on the back, and the WarAmps, that puts you in touch with the WarAmps key return department, and we're able to extract the information from the confidentially coded number and have a bonded courier pick up the package and then mail it to the rightful owner. On a yearly basis at the WarAmps, we receive 60-odd thousand calls on our product, be it ordering key tags or return address labels or following up regarding lost keys. We return approximately 25,000 sets of lost keys a year. It's very simple for anyone in the Toronto area to get a key tag. Simply go online and check out our website, or simply give us a phone call. There is no charge associated with the key tag, nor do we indicate what level of donation you should make. But if you value the work that we're doing for child amputees across Canada, then any contribution is greatly appreciated.
In 1975, the WarAmps CHAMP program was developed to help encourage child amputees to accept their amputations and develop a positive approach to challenges.
My name is Jacqueline. I'm in grade 4 and I'm 9. I like swimming, and I'm pretty good at it. And I go to school every day because I'm not homeschooled except for on the weekends. And I've met a lot of friends at school, and 2 of them are here today, and there's Greer and Sophie, and they've been my really good friends since SK.
Hey guys, who wants to make cookies?
When I was 5 months pregnant, I had a routine ultrasound, and I came home and found out, my doctor called and said that my child was missing their left arm below the elbow. And I had an appointment with her, and she immediately told me to contact the WarAmps and Holland Bloorview.
I was born with 1 arm, and I have a little bit below the elbow.
We went in for a second
We had another appointment
ultrasound
to confirm it.
and they confirmed it, and at the time it was a bit of a shock.
And as soon as I was born, I received a certificate that's over there in my room, and it said, welcome to CHAMP, and it means a lot to me, CHAMP, WarAmps, because if I didn't have them, I couldn't do a lot of things that other people could do.
Jacqueline was born with what's called a congenital amputation. We don't know what's caused it. They don't have answers in terms of why it's happened. It's something that happens every now and then. There are other children that have the same thing. The CHAMPS program has helped us in terms of realizing that even though she has this amputation, it's not a limitation to her. There are ways that she can still participate fully in activities, especially since we have access to prosthetics and supports.
I think that's the interesting thing about being involved in the CHAMPS program, is that when you're there, you'll see people that are worse off than Jacqueline, but somehow they find a way to do what they want to do, and they just find other ways of doing things that we do with 2 hands, and they just adapt somehow, right?
This is one of my new attachments. It's to play the ukulele. We had to do recorder for school, and I couldn't do it because I didn't have 2 hands. So my mom called up WarAmps, and we got a new recorder. And it was adapted one, and it only has 6 holes, so I'd play it like this. And also, we have to do the ukulele, but I can't hold it this way. So they tuned it on the opposite side, and I got a prosthetic on this arm, and now I can strum with this arm and finger with this arm. This is my bike attachment, and basically it's a little ball, and this is like a little cylinder thing, and it has a little hole in it. So then if you push this on and push this in the thing, it can go in because there's a little hole in it. It's a bit hard to get it in.
The good thing about the CHAMP program is it's given
not
Jacqueline
as hard as it
confidence.
used to be
She
because-
doesn't say, well, I can't do something because I only have one arm. She never looks at things that way. She understands that she may have to do things differently than some of the other kids, but we're always looking for solutions. So whether it's playing a musical instrument or riding a bicycle, it's just a matter of finding out the way that it's going to work for her. And the CHAMPS program has really helped us to think in that mindset.
Yeah, and you know, because they're also connected with, what's the center called again?
Bloorview.
Bloorview. You know, whenever she wants to try something, typically Janet and Jacqueline will go there and consult about how that can work. And they've also been a great resource.
Oh, they're wonderful, wonderful.
And-
we're so lucky.
So any, you know, activities that you wouldn't even consider her, that she might be able to do, like playing the piano, she's been able to try and actually do and you know, do things like anything a kid would normally do in class. She plays, you know, she's learning how to play the ukulele now.
And the recorder.
And the recorder, and you know, she's got a special attachment for skiing. She's got a special attachment for swimming, but she doesn't use it. So it, you know, sometimes she'll use the attachments, and sometimes she'll find a way to sort of just adapt herself and the way she is to do the activity anyway.
I guess the thing is the CHAMP program has really given her a positive attitude and made her feel that she can do things.
And I think a lot of the kids that are involved in the CHAMPS program, you know, they actually have to sort of develop a confidence about themselves because they always are adapting and they're always having to do things slightly differently. So in some ways, those kids are very confident.
The CHAMP program goes until you're 18, and after I'm 18, well, I want to go to university so I can have a better chance of getting a job. I want to do something related to math and for my job, and that's why I want to be a teacher, because you have to teach math to be a teacher. Go like that, okay?
We know that CHAMPS are there as a resource to us, both emotionally and financially at any time. So whenever there's an activity or any issue that we're dealing with, we can immediately call somebody from the CHAMPS program, and they can offer us support either directly by giving us direct information, or they can contact another CHAMP member who's been through a similar situation and provide us a connection with another family.
Who wants to decorate? Me!
If you have a child that's like that and you are not part of the program, you could be pretty isolated. You know, you don't want to remain sheltered and alone and without seeing what other people are doing. And I think that's what CHAMPS really did, because if you do, you could end up, you know, not exposing your kid to things that they really need exposure to.
My friends, like Greer, sometimes she bites my arm because she thinks it's squishy, and it is. And Sophie, she never really seems to talk about it. Greer, she talks about it sometimes to the people that ask her. She says like jokes that I got bit by a shark, because I told her the story that one time when I was really little in gymnastics, this kid kept on asking me what happened to my arm. So I kept on saying the truth every day, but then one time he bugged me so much that I just said I got bit by a shark, and he never asked me again. And Greer, she says that to other people who ask me. It's not that I think it's mean what she does. I think she's trying to support me, and so she doesn't have to, so I don't have to respond to it. What color should I make my shoes? Should I make them the same color as my shirt?
You know, we have two other kids, and you're always worried about your kids. You know, you're always worried about, you know, what they do when they graduate, when they get out of university and things like that. you know, to be honest, there's a little added worry because you always worry how
they might be judged.
Exactly. So I guess what War Amps has done too is to sort of take it day by day. You know, what we've seen with Jacqueline from the time she was born till 9 years is that, you know, she keeps proving that she can do things and that she will be able to that she'll be able to do what she wants to do in her future. So
And be independent.
So, you know, I think we're just going to carry on and move forward like you would with any child, and just try and provide an environment through War Amps and with War Amps that support her.
Started in 1951 by a group of sportscasters and sports writers, the Conn Smythe Celebrity Dinner and Auction kicks off the Easter Seals annual fundraising campaign.
Jerry Cheevers, remember the mask? Every time he got hit in the face, he put a little stitch on his mask where he got hit. So that's pretty good. And you can never lose with this guy, Wendell Clark. Been a big supporter. One of our live auction items tonight is you can go skating at Wendell's Pond. So that's a pretty neat little item. Wendell's been to the dinner many, many times, so nice of him to donate a jersey.
This is the 61st annual Conn Smythe Sports Celebrities Dinner and Auction in support of Easter Seal Kids here at the Metro Toronto Convention Centre. Great night, lots of fun, and making money for a good cause. This is our silent auction room. We have about 300 items. One of our committee members, Celeste Agostino, actually works at the ACC, so she gets hockey sticks from every star in the league. We have about 60 sticks here. The Sedins, Ovechkin, and they'll all get bids in the hundreds of dollars. So that's just a start. We probably have 30 or 40 jerseys. Plus, auctions are not just about sports memorabilia anymore. They're turning into experiences. So we have wine tastings and come make dinner at your home and that kind of stuff. It's a lot of fun.
I love this, the goalie one. This is the Brodeur? Oh no, it's the Lundqvist. Check out the tape job on the handle here for his grip. Never seen that before for a goalie stick.
So what do you think that's going to go for?
Well, the minimum bid for it is $200. It'll probably go $300, I would hope.
It's a little early. I kind of